Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Today I want to get into the CEO's daughter and V's dating rumor and what people are saying about her and him recently at their Las Vegas concert. I also want to get into an ARMY show that was protested because ARMYs hated the music. But before we talk about all that, if you do want to listen to some good quality audio to stream your music, I need to talk about Raycon. I'm excited that today's video is once again sponsored by Raycon. This is literally my favorite brand of earbuds and premium audio products that I use, and I don't really use anything else. These are named the best premium earbuds on the market and very affordable. Some of the other premium products are expensive but don't really have the audio quality to back it up, and Raycon is literally half the price of those. They have a new optimized gel tip that are so perfect and amazing that they will not budge and are so comfortable. This gives it a noise isolating fit. Also, the battery life is 32 hours if you leave it there and 8 full hours of playtime. For me, sometimes when I just leave it there, it can even last me a few days with just one charge. And these reasons are likely why they're rated 5 stars for over 48,000 reviews. I use Raycon all the time to listen to podcasts, music, etc. and as I do stuff. The most important thing for me is that they have pretty good distance with the Bluetooth, so I don't deal with wires obviously, but I can leave it on the table far away as I am walking around the house for no reason. This is a great gift for any music lovers, podcast lovers, or any creative people in your life who need great audio. They also have a built-in mic that you can use to take phone calls too. Now, if you're not happy, you can return it and it's free shipping to and from. And if you go to buyraycon.com/DaveDesai or use the link down in the description, you can get 15% off your Raycon purchase. Please make sure you check out that link and thank them for sponsoring today's video. So, hater or not, make sure you subscribe with the notification bell on, grab your dumpling, tea-spilling book merch, and let's get into it. The first thing that I wanted to get into is the show or venue that was protested. So I actually didn't know something like this existed. Like that HYBE or the ARMY fan club hosted an event where they hired a DJ and you could go and rave at a club, and the club would mostly only play BTS songs, and you can literally party until the sun comes up to only BTS songs. This took place at the Jewel nightclub, and it was like an after party. It was from like 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. or something like that. This was very important for ARMY, not only because it's BTS related, but because there's so few places where you can sit or party with BTS's music or K-pop music in America. I don't know if this event was officially hosted by HYBE, because I was reading some people who mentioned that HYBE was involved, but then others saying that this was an ARMY hosted event, like ARMY fan club raised money for it and then just started selling the tickets. So I don't know if it was a HYBE event, but it seems less likely. I also didn't really see them tweet out about it, and I feel like it would have been more professional if it was done by HYBE. HYBE has their own producers and DJs, I'm sure, and those DJs and producers have access to BTS's music and the song stems, like before the vocals are added or only the vocals. So having those DJs would have made a more unique club experience, and ARMYs would be able to hear versions of the song they'd never heard before. So basically, I don't know how involved HYBE was because none of that was believed to have happened, but I wasn't there. However, on the first day of this club event, the DJ was playing BTS songs throughout the whole event and everyone was happy. She was very professional and gave what ARMYs wanted. The event is advertised as a BTS event. The people coming are expecting BTS. But on the second day, allegedly, the DJ didn't play as many BTS songs initially, and there were videos and stuff of people showing that they had held up their phones to say play BTS songs, and then others alleging that the DJ saw it and completely ignored their request. Until apparently at the end, an ARMY went up and showed them BTS songs. And then some people were saying the DJ was playing BTS but only Boy With Love or the other mainstream American hits. The issue is, if an ARMY did actually have to go up and tell them to play BTS songs or tell the DJ what BTS songs to play, that already ruins the event, because that clearly shows that the DJ would have only listened to that BTS song for the first time at that moment. So how on earth are they supposed to know when the beat drops or do their DJ work and remix the song? It would be almost pointless for them to be up there. They might as well just play BTS's album and then walk out. ARMYs were very upset over this and talked about charging back their credit card as they felt scammed. Every ARMY was charged about $100 to enter the club, and some tickets appear like you get a private room, table, or something, and those tickets were about $1,000. People were saying that the first night was fine, but apparently there were some people attacking the DJ from the first night because they thought it was her that was hosting the second night, but that was not the case, and she had to later come out to clarify it was not her. And I do wonder if the issue is maybe the second DJ never looked over the albums of BTS and just took the gig and thought to wing it. I don't even really blame her that much. I mean, it's not great. It always bothers me when professionals don't do enough research to at least know the bare minimum required for the job. But here's the part that makes me not blame her as much. I actually blame mainstream radio, because none of the BTS Korean songs are played on the radio. Typically, these events and stuff only play an artist's radio hits. From clips I have seen, most of the songs they played were radio hits and songs we're all familiar with without ever being big fans of the artist, just songs all over TikTok or whatever. So I blame the radio for not giving BTS enough radio play due to racism. Even those unfamiliar with BTS's entire work should at least know 10 BTS songs by heart just from hearing it so much on the radio, just like any other artist, but they don't. I've come to notice that a lot of the issue that arise is because people are either hardcore fans of BTS, meaning they buy the album, know every song, or they're only familiar with what they hear on the radio, which is not much, and don't know much else. There's no in between. So it's very easy for someone to be called out as a fake fan, because in order to be a fan at all, you really have to go online and actively make the choice to stream their music, which will turn you into a hardcore fan. Whereas even the non-hardcore fans, like let's say Rihanna fans or DJs that want to play Rihanna at an event, at least know her top hits enough to wing a Rihanna-like event, even if they don't like Rihanna. Whereas it seems like it's impossible for casual non-BTS fans to host a BTS event, or think, why am I playing BTS songs? Because I never hear them on the radio, and then only play the hits they think everyone will like because those are all over the radio. While the after party was filled with drama, it seems like the concert was also filled with a little spice of drama too. First off, some quick backstory. It was alleged by some netizens and then very quickly shut down by HYBE that V was allegedly dating a CEO's daughter. I'm not going to say her name. This is the daughter who was seen attending the museum with V during his break, and as I said, HYBE shut it down. But there is this very weird kind of cult that really believes HYBE is lying and that the two are actually dating, which, as I said before, if they are, they would just come out and say it. It's so risky to lie about this. But there's a bunch of people who believe it and who stalk the daughter's Instagram and social media to link the two. There were rumors that she was actually in Vegas at the time BTS was coming to Vegas, and then later rumored that she was making it appear like she was actually in Korea. And again, these people believe she is not in Korea and lying. There were some people online who were talking about the people attending the concert, and some saying that there were a bunch of athletes that had attended, and allegedly one of the famous athletes is someone related to the CEO's daughter. I don't know how they figured that out, but tell me this isn't a bit much, right? To stalk this non-famous person so much that you're aware of who their relatives are and what they do, even after HYBE has addressed it. This is why companies don't address things, because people think when they do address things, they're just denying too much to hide it, and then people go on these searches to find more detail when it should have just ended there. But to think HYBE is lying or that you need to investigate more because something is not true is unnecessary. And even if they were dating at this point, then there is probably a reason they're hiding it, so let them keep their secret. Some people were saying that if the CEO's daughter's famous athlete relative was there, maybe she, the CEO's daughter, was there too. Maybe she was in the area or even backstage, and or maybe V also knew that the relative was there and they both met backstage afterwards. Some theories go as far as the fact that we have seen V has been into golf lately and the said athlete is a golfer. The CEO's daughter and the athlete could be friends. I don't know if they're related, but I also think something that is often overlooked is that fame makes your world smaller. Every other famous and powerful person knows each other. Celebrities are not immune to social media or what goes on social media. They watch their feed and consume content the same way we do. So if you're seeing a really popular trend or person start to happen, so do the celebrity. But what a celebrity can do, which is different from us, is find contacts to meet that said happening person and then hang out and even be friends with them, or just like each other, that they support each other. So yeah, it's very possible that a famous athlete would be at a famous person's concert or could know of the CEO's daughter because she is the daughter of a very famous and large company. And it is possible that the athlete knows of BTS, but that is only because V and BTS are famous and the whole world knows and the whole world likes BTS. So yeah, it's probably not just an athlete that is there. There's also probably other celebrities too. It doesn't mean that V and the daughter are together or that the two things are even related. Let me know what you think, and make sure you check out my Patreon for more videos, link below. Thank you to this lovely comment right here. Love you, bye.